Well, I just wanted to show everybody my 4th of July 2010 stash. Probably enough to put on about a half hour, 40-minute show, depending on how we want to do it. Yeah, always got some Roman candles here, you know. Yeah, they're kind of fillers in between spots, you know, if you got to unravel a mortar wick or something like that. Kids love, always get one of these things. Yeah, they're kind of gimmicky, but you know what? Big 19 shot. Kids love the parachutes afterwards, so you know, what the heck. Let's see here. What I am is I'm a big fan of cakes. I like cakes because you can light a couple of them, stand back, just let them go. What I like to do, you know, I start out small. Start out with, like, for example, some 8-shot cakes. Stuff like that, and then honestly everybody knows what these little 48-shot color pearls are. It's just little miniature tiny Roman candle type of things or whatever. But you know what I found out? 2 of these bad boys right here, you put one on either side of like an 8 or 9-shot cake. That works out pretty good. Works out really good. Got a handful of cakes made by this company here, Golden Bear. Also got some ball shells here, made by Golden Bear as well. You know what? They're just mediocre. They're kind of like TNT or you know, fan leaf. And these things, I lit one off last night. Not really impressed. But you know what? That's fine because any fireworks show is not complete without your X-Cales. You know, so you know what? You throw a couple X-Cales up there, a couple of the ball shells. They're okay. That's not bad. I'll tell you what though. If you guys are well, I've got some cakes here from World Class. You know, World Class, they're the ones that make the X-Cales. Everybody knows that, probably. But you know what? I want to point out a couple other companies that I found out. If anybody knows anything about Megaton, if you're doing some fireworks shopping, Megaton right here, I found out that they usually have some pretty nice cakes. And you know what? When it comes down to fireworks, this company right here, Big Fireworks, they're actually turned out to be quite possibly my favorite. Now, the place that I shopped at this year, I shop there all the time because I get a great deal on all the fireworks, but they didn't have any bigs this year. So those are actually last year. Those are just a 1 3/4 inch ball shell. End of days, you know what? They're probably the best ball shell. They're not canisters like your X-Cales. Those are probably the best that I've ever shot. I mean, their break is comparable. Well, less than the X-Cales, but you know what? Anybody who's done your single shot 2 1/4 inch, I'm sure everybody is fully aware of the Reaper shells. Well, that's who make the Reaper shells. And I've also heard that Big also makes some Pro Series that rival these bad boys. So I got to check those out next year. But this is what I got. I've got, I don't even know what this is. You know, for a grand finale, I've got 4 500-gram cakes. I've got 4 33-shot cakes. Like I said, they're all Golden Bear, so I'm not giddy about it, but you know what, it'll work. Nice thing about them is they start out individual shots, then they'll throw up some 4-shot volleys, and then each one of them's got 3 large breaks at the end. It'll work, you know. But you see back here, handful of cakes, candles. But the cool thing is, you know, altogether I got a good deal on it. But you know what? Yeah, you've seen some shameless plugs there for some internet marketing. My side business that I do provided me with all of this and then some. So if you're interested, check it out too. But that is what I got. And love the X-Cales. Bye. Happy 4th.